All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. I got an exciting video for y'all today. I'm gonna get some stuff done on the race car. So first of all, I'm gonna start off by apologizing for this intro because this is several months later now that you're seeing this video. I kind of goofed the audio on the intro. And now we're months later posting this video. So I'm just gonna kind of explain to you what we're gonna freaking do. Anyways, just hold on, just don't run off just yet. So Melissa and Maddie, my wife and daughter, have decided to go out of town for a couple days. Actually, Maddie got it for my wife for Christmas. Yeah, a trip to New York. We go out there all the time. That's a whole nother thing. So anyways, they're going to be out of town. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to lock in on this freaking race car. I'm going to drag this junky old green car up here, get it in the garage, and see what I can get done. Like, while they're gone, I don't have to come in for dinner. I don't have to do no curfew, no nothing, no nothing. I can just work as long as I want to. If I want to go in, go to bed for a while. That was my plan. So I basically had no plan of like, okay, I'm going to get this done, this done, this done. I had accumulated some more parts for it. You know, that's kind of how we roll around here. We don't just go buy every freaking thing we need. We kind of are accumulating, acquiring what we need. So I have definitely got some stuff going. I want to get like everything solid, like the brakes, the suspension done on the car. I wanted to get that done and maybe get into some wiring stuff. I don't think I did in the video, but that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's basically, let's get through the intro in a second and you're just going to see some progress on the race car. And what I mean, this car we call race car is our project, road race, autocross, drift car. I've got an angle kit for it. I think it has an angle kit on it now. It starts with an angle kit on it, ends up with not. I kind of set it up for, I don't know, just watch the intro and then watch the video. Got her up on the lift. I went ahead and took the notion to go ahead and take the, get into this side. I left the other side alone and get into this side, show you what I did, what we're missing. I'll show you what I'm into. We got some brakes now, not half brakes, not Bluetooth brakes. So yep, just your standard variety, New Edge, part store, rotor, caliper. They come in this nice gray finish. I was gonna paint them up black or something, but they actually look nice and they'll probably hold up nice. There's our 30-way adjustable coilover. And I decided to take the angle kit off of it. It's like I said, it's cool and all, but this is what it is. It basically, this is where the ball joint goes. And it moves the spindle out to here instead of going on the ball joint here. It just kind of kicks everything, like kicks it all out. I'll show you on the other side because I left it apart. What we're working with here, whole lot of nothing. That's what we had on the other side. Just had spindles here with hubs so I could roll it around. I never got around to, but see how that angle kit kind of works? See the ball joint, then you see where the spindle actually attaches up there. It's like faux ball joint attachment point. Luckily, I think I'm gonna be able to reuse the bump steer kit. I got to get some correct spacers. I remember I stole some spacers out of it, but because you got to space these things just right. But I got it on the other side, so it does look like I will be able to save the bump steer kit, which that'll be nice because we can get it super low and keep the tie rod straight. That's a really big deal. So I'm going to continue hammering down on this. This feels really good to get this done. I do feel good about taking this angle kit off, getting the calipers on, clean all these leaves out. I'm going to try to get these old crusty brake lines loose, see what we're dealing with. They don't look like they're in too bad a shape, but not in the best of shape. So we'll see what we get into there. I'm sure I'll probably open a whole huge can of worms just trying to get them loose to maybe get some brake hoses from here to the caliper. We'll see. Wind up making lines, we wind up making lines. That's what we're in it for. But I'm going to get this done. This corner done just like I did the other side, and I'm gonna move to the rear, like I said, hooking up my rear brake line. So let's go with that. Let's go ahead and take this angle kit off, get our brakes on. I gave the spindle and stuff a little fresh coat of spray paint over there so it doesn't look, looks kind of like a somewhat give a crap, just kind of freshen it up some, make it look like halfway decent. Good enough for who it's for. It's just an old beater race car. We're all gonna, we're not trying to purdy it up, but I just want, it looks nice. It looks nice. Nice new parts, got a nice coilover, the backing plate's painted. Yeah, it looks, when I put the wheel on, it won't look like total crap. And that is that. Took the angle kit off of this side. Got a caliper on there. This thing was a little tight. I had to squeeze the piston in. Didn't want to go over the rotor at one point. Anyways, got her on there. She spins good. She's a good deal. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit this fitting with a wire brush. Soak it with some WD or some PB. And I think that's what I'm gonna tackle next. Maybe I might stop and do a little workout. Might stop, knock out some fitness, eat me a little something, then get back after it. I'm gonna go ahead and raise this thing up and see where I left off with the rear brake lines and recoup my thoughts, and you'll come back hang out with me when I'm back getting on it, whatever I'm decided to do. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna get done, how much I'm gonna get done. Like I said, I'm just chilling, man. I'm not trying to stress it. I got, that feels good though. Does feel good. We do actually have calipers, rotors. I can get brake hoses in the morning. As long as I can get these loose, I'll get brake hoses. Either way, I guess I'll get brake hoses. We need them no matter what. Get these fittings loose, hook up brake hoses. Like I said, it would be great to be to where I'm only just mounting, all I gotta do is mount the Hydro Boost and the master cylinder to the firewall. Like all this underneath brake stuff will be done. I'm gonna try to continue underneath like chassis, steering, suspension type stuff tonight. Maybe I can spend tomorrow on the harness, wake up fresh, start cutting up the harness, because I'm gonna start fading here in a little while. I've been going since my wife and daughter left for the airport at like let's see, Melissa left a little after 3:30ish. I fell back asleep for a minute, but then I was like, you know what, man? I'm just getting up. I got up, started drinking coffee with the cats, hanging out with my cats, drinking some coffee, and then I was like, let me get up. I had one job to finish this morning, and I was like, well, let me get up, go ahead and finish that. So I got out here before the sun come up, and was like, all right, let me finish this thing. Got it knocked out, and here we are. So yeah, y'all just hanging out with me. We're gonna go as far as we can go, and we got a lot we need to do. A lot of knit and pick stuff to get this thing like moving around the yard. I'm trying to get there. I don't know if we're gonna get there in this video, but that's where I'm trying to get. It steers. Maybe we can make it be ready to stop and, I don't know, do something. At least wind over on the starter. I remember the ignition switch blew apart. I'm now looking back. So I don't know. I might eat something, get a workout. I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, now we're playing with old brake lines. I moved the light, but I got this one loose, luckily, and it actually looks pretty good. The brake line looks pretty healthy. This car's a pretty clean car. Like, it's got some rust in the back where a window was left down, but like, I mean, this is a pretty clean old car. As long as the brake lines don't scare me, I'm running with them. No, it looks in good shape. That one's nice inside. It's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. But the back, not so much. It was just rusted in a fitting. Show you. It came loose. It came loose. Will focus, but it was rusted to the line itself. I couldn't get it loose, so it twisted the line off. No big deal. It runs under the back seat, runs inside the car, no big deal. I got to make a hard line anyway, so instead of making, there's like a coupler under the back seat, and then this goes, this would be a coupler, and then to my axle line, whatever you're gonna call it. So I'll just make one piece from the axle lines over there. So I'm gonna try to get the other, this is the bracket. Yeah, this is the bracket. I got to get this out of this bracket so I can put it back on the right front up there. Take it all, put it in the vise, knock that clip out, get that out of there, and continue on and see if the passenger or the driver's side will come loose. I'm gonna try to set the toe on it roughly. This one's kind of kicked out. It's so much better now without the angle kit on it. I like it, I get it. I get the stance boy thing. I'm gonna throw some camber at it too so it still looks cool, but yeah, I'm liking this way better. Come up with a spacer solution for this. Yeah. Okay, let me see if this brake line wants to cooperate. Probably not, maybe. I'd love to be 2 for 3. I'd be happy with that. Okay, y'all, let's do this one together. Y'all want to? I just got after the other ones a second ago. I'm bad about that. I know. I'm bad about it. Let's see if this one wants to break loose. Try to find a good spot they're pretty freaking tight. See? They're pretty dang tight also. So kind of go back and forth. Yeah, for some reason they're, yeah. That one's not gonna come loose. This one ain't gonna come loose. Stupid brake lines. Well, I have to make this one. That's the shortest line of the run. I guess that's what we're doing in the morning, y'all. On our second day on the loose. Second day, the girls are in New York. Dad's at home wrenching on some junk. Typical story. Hey, I chose this life. Huh? Hey, you heard that crack, didn't you? Hot diggity. Get out of here. I didn't think there was a snowball's chance. Let me get a shot of WD on that thing. Let me see. Hey, that's pretty good, maybe. It'd be nice to be able to just hook front brake hoses up to this unit. Man, I'm in the, said it before. Famous David Freiberger words. Don't get it right, get it running. That's where we're at with this unit, man. I need something. Yeah, that feels good. Come on, work loose. We're not trying to build no pro level race car here. We're just trying to get something we can just all kind of, just a freaking feeder. I worked on this kid's dirt track Focus the other day. Little front wheel drive dirt car. Holy crap. That's the funnest I've had in a car in a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie. This is working loose. This is working loose. Okay, that was a success. That one came out, looks good. Now spins on the line freely. So I'm gonna take this bracket off. We'll get these rest of these brake hoses popped off, get us some brake hose in the morning. That'll feel good. Some brake hose, some brake line for the back, and that'll feel accomplished. I was wanting to really mess with some wiring harness stuff. I swear I'm keep putting it off, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. It's getting about dinner time, I know that. So that's pretty good. We got our front brake lines loose. I'm gonna trace them back up under the hood, make sure everything's clean, blow them out. I need to get inside the car and finish cleaning it all out before I even think about putting this switch in it, because it is nasty. I started pulling some of the interior out of it. I need to finish doing all that. Just cleaning all the interior out of it, getting it cleaned out, getting it so I can work inside of it and do some wiring stuff, figure out my stuff for the ignition switch. I forgot I started some of it over here in this corner. I'll show you. But yeah, okay, so that's where we're at. We got brake lines loose. It's too late to be messing with it, going to get brake. I could go to O'Reilly's tonight and get brake hoses and brake line. I ain't leaving the house. I don't feel like it. I'm camped out. Dad's been left unattended. It's camped out in the garage. That's what I'm doing my thing. Thought about tinkering with some bicycles. I got one I want to mess with and just kind of do some. So if I get tired of wrenching on this stupid car, I might play with a bicycle. I don't know. I'm doing whatever I want to do. However much I want to get done is how much I'm getting done. I ain't stressing about it, but I do want to get some key things on this car done. I was just looking underneath it, and there is some nuts and bolts missing, stuff like that. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm gonna put this stuff up. Let me leave this here. I'll pop this bracket off really quick, and yeah, hang out with me. I'll catch you in a minute. I don't know what I'm gonna get into. I might drop it down in just a second and see how it looks without the goofy angle kit on. I don't even know if y'all can see me. Can you even see me? I'm not good at filming like this. Yeah, you can probably see me. You can probably see me. I'm just walking around rambling on. You're getting real live action. You like my X's in the headlights, old school race car thing? How about it? Finally playing with this thing. Feels good. It's got actual brakes on the front now. Feels good. We're making small progress. We're getting there. We're almost having a functioning vehicle. Whether it does, whether it's worth a crap or not, it'll still function. It'll move around the yard, be another mod motor swapped vehicle on the property. I don't know. Let me see what I'm gonna freaking get into. I think I might stop and eat my dinner in a minute. I think I might have said that already, but I didn't. I did work out. I didn't change my pants, but I just put my shoes on. You can't see them. Changed my shoes, got my work boots off. Hit me a quick workout, twerk out. Yeah. I don't know. I'm running out of motivation, but I'm not. I just can't decide. I can't pick what my brain wants to do. But I'm just goofing off. Anyways, we'll get to the next clip. I'm losing it. Okay, sweet. They both came out. No problem. The rear one is stuck in the freaking bracket. I'm going to let it soak overnight. I can probably heat it and knock it out of there. But these both came out. Got the little clips loose. So we're going to receive a new brake hose. To get our brake hose, go from there to there. I'm going to try to get SN95 ones because I'm pretty sure the fitting is the same on both sides. The new edge ones for these calipers are actually different, but SN ones will work. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do next, this is the old fuel line. Get all this crap out. And in the rear, on the brake lines, there's a brake hose on each side. I'll probably show you. Brake hose on each side and a hard line that goes across. I'll show you once I get it raised up. But I want to get all this other junk out of the way. Get these brake hose these brackets mounted. Already did them on my, I know where I'm going to mount it. I already did them. I've done them on another car before. I know kind of where I'm going to mount this thing. Runs like the big OEM style self-tapper that it would have normally used, just like in the front. I've got some of those. Here it goes. Mount that one, get to the other side, I'll take the rear wheels off, obviously, and then we'll mount this one over here, mount that bracket for the brake hose, secure up this hard line. Once you get this bracket mounted, it really secures this hard line up pretty good on the cross side, but there's some little factory clips we can use. So yeah, we'll get the rear wheels off in a minute. We'll do that. We'll get into that. Now it feels good. I'm basically ready to accept brake hoses. That makes me feel great. That's a big stress reliever. I hate doing this stuff, man. It's like a mental thing to make me freaking finally do it and push past it and get some of this stuff done that I hate messing with on these cars. Y'all know what I'm doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Some of the stuff you just hate messing with. So it's cool. Ready to accept the brake hose. That's cool. Well, that'll be done. Like on these corners, we'll be, as far as the wheel area goes, we are done messing with the brakes. As far as tomorrow, we'll get some brake hoses coming. That's cool. You make us a hard line for the back, mount our 2 brackets on the side, which I'm gonna do in just a minute. Get rid of all that other junk, the factory fuel lines and evap and all the other crap that was back there, or whatever kind of evap system it had. And I'll feel pretty good. I feel like I can put all 4 tires back on it and I'm done messing with the brakes. I'll do me a hardware inventory in the rear. There's about 2 or 3, 4 control arm nuts missing and stuff. Let's go ahead and knock all that out, cinch all that up, like we're done with that. The rear end is mounted and done, brake line's mounted, done. Stuff like that, dude. This is little stuff. I mean, I know I'm not building nothing freaking special, no kind of nothing special at all, but it just all takes time. This is probably the most basic thing I've ever tried to build out. Like trying to just do it stupid simple, you know, just whatever. Don't expect anything out of the ordinary from it. Top notch. We're just building a little car we can have fun with, throw it around on an autocross course with some sticky tires on all 4 corners, and do that. I do have plans. I want a twin turbo. I want to do some kind of turbo stuff to it. It's a perfect car, you know, do whatever kind of kit to it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop. It's kind of getting late-ish. I'll step outside with y'all for a minute. Getting late. It's getting close to 6 o'clock. I might stop, have me my dinner. Got me a salad for dinner. The wife got me a salad for dinner last night before she jet set it on me. Got Ruby dialed in. She's fixed up, ready to freaking go. Nitrous line in there. I tested the bottle heater. That all working. Watched the pressure gauge rise within like 10 minutes, 300 pounds. So we're good. That thing's going to do good. So yeah, it's nice outside. It's getting to be evening time. I'm gonna stop, enjoy my salad, sit with my cats for a minute. We got 3 cats. I love our cats. My wife is missing them like crazy. So yeah, I'm going in the house, chill out for a minute, recharge for a second, and get out here, get ready for the night shift. Dad on the loose, Dad unleashed. Just playing with a bunch of junk. Really unleashed. Wow, you're a lunatic. Nope. Okay, we're back. Got the rear wheels off. It is now dark outside, getting late into the night. Progress. Got some brake lines mounted. I literally just, this was straight. This was straight. I just bent it at a 90, mounted it right there behind the shock. We're plenty of clearance around our shock on the brake line everywhere. Going to the caliper. Looking good, man, looking good. Once this, we'll put a new hose here, obviously, but we're in there now. I can take this, where this is cut, the supply, and where it goes up there where you see me, where we twisted it off earlier, it goes in the floor, right straight, right there, that hole. Yeah, so piece of line there, bend it up, follow the frame to there. No big deal. We're making some progress on the freaking brake line stuff, man. This is the tedious stuff I literally have anxiety about. Got this one mounted. There you go. I just literally reused one of the, I drilled me a pilot hole, used one of the OEM self-tapping bolts that I just took out of the fuel line stays all the way down the frame. All the way, you see there's no more fuel line all up in here. Or use a factory self-tapper, just like they would have, just like would have been there, whatever. So there you go. New edge bracket and the Fox. Got plenty of clearance around our shock, all that stuff. Yeah, we plenty of room around the brake line, all that crap. If we put some kind of huge bodied shock on there, we might have to move it, but we're fine for what we got for now. We're getting this stuff working. So that's what we're going towards. Like, we need brake pads too. Remember that in the morning. So, I'm gonna look up in here. I think I probably need to like secure. I'm gonna use some of these. I took a bunch of these off that held the factory fuel line in. There's little metal clamps. Spread them apart and put the, you know, I might have to put some of those up here in the body where the brake line goes up and through there. See where it goes across there. We need to secure that up there. So that's nice. Fits good, man. Sick. Cool. Let's see about securing our brake line so it's not just flopping on, like, you know, it needs to be secured somewhere, but fits great, doesn't it? See, bends right up and through there, runs across there, right into our bracket over there. Sick. We got about to have some working brakes, or close to it anyways. Have connected lines. That feels great. So anyways, now what? I don't know. I need to chase some hardware down and see what hardware we're missing and all that kind of good crap. Because there's some control arm nuts missing, and I want to, like, we're ready to tighten all this crap up. Like, everything's good. It's all in here. So snug all that. I get some new, at least get some kind of new rear shocks, like at least something decent. Maybe some good old KYB AGXs from the parts store, because I can get a good deal on them. They're like 8-way adjustable back here. It's got the threaded perches for the rear. That's how it's set up. BBK lower control arm. Got a tubular upper control arm. So things should do pretty good, man. Should do pretty good. So I'm just rambling along. Getting into the evening fun. Got her on the lift. She looks good on lift. 4-wheel disc brakes on an old junky Fox. New brakes in the front. It looks kind of cool. I want to paint these side louvers and the main louvers white tomorrow if I have enough time. I want to make me a freaking NASCAR spoiler for it, like a duckbill style. And if I get time to have goofing, I like to get like crap like this done, like crap I hate doing, and then do something goofy, like fun that I like doing to the car that makes me feel good about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm about to crank the tunes up and get down into something else. It's getting, like I said, it's evening time. I really need to get this gas tank out of here. But yeah, it feels nice getting all the fuel lines because they came up through the, all in through here. Fuel line, that was like a evap or a vent line. I went over there. Had a fuel line that came all up in here. Was in the fender well. Took all that stuff out. It's nice and clean now. It's coming along, man. Coming along. Looking nice. All our new brakes, our coilovers. Looking like something. It's nice. We got to reuse our bump steer kit. That's going to be sweet. We got some cool parts on this old car. We got some good functional parts on this old car. It's going to be a fun little car just to rip around, toss around, have a fun time with. Everybody autocross it, do the thing. I don't know. Let me see what else I'm going to get into. Well, I found me some rear suspension hardware. There's lower control arm nuts. I had none on there. Now we're all secured, so I went ahead, snugged up everything. We're all good. We're all tight here. Looking good, looking good. So everything is nice and tight. Good to go. We are good to go. Heck yeah. Okay, so I don't know. Let me see what else I can get into. Tidy up on this thing. Just little dumb stuff, man. Just little stupid crap. I want to get some shocks coming so I can go ahead and bolt like a permanent-ish shock in there because that ain't going to work. I'm going to see what O'Reilly's can get me tomorrow. Just, man, I'm trying to just chip away at this thing. It sucks throwing, you know, just senseless money at it. Buy some just random shock. I won't buy some of the random. They have some kind of, like I said, they used to be able to get KYB AGXs. They were adjustable. I'd like to see about hanging the sway bar in this thing. I don't know if I get in that tonight because the sway bars are outside. It's getting dark. I need to bolt the rear sway bar on it. I was thinking about using my double. I have the factory New Edge rear sway bar that goes on the lower control arms, and also have a old school Steeda add-on rear sway bar that bolts to the frame up like right there, and then it clamps around the axle. I think that's in the trunk. See about putting that stuff on, double sway barred up, extra stiff in the rear. I don't know, man. I'm happy. This feels good. It feels like accomplishment. Just getting things done. Like now the diff is actually in the car. It's not just hung in there. Slid bolts in control arms. Just get it done, get it rolling. It's bolted up. It's good to go. Brake line stuff is mounted. We just connect the hard line and we're put some brake hoses on the front. We're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, 2 brake hoses on the front, 1 hard line from about yay to up there inside the car a little bit in the back seat area. And man, we're done under the car with that kind of crap. It feels so good. Like I'm sure you guys know, like the under crap, like finicky fabricating, not even fabricating, just fidgety stuff you got to do, like mounting these little brackets, drilling a hole, taking all the factory fuel lines out. It's just, yeah, it gets old. It gets old. It's something. But yeah, we're getting there. Blank slate. I need to figure a crossmember situation. I think I might look into one of those tubular stiflers ones because they're pretty cheap. And I should have went that way with Maxine, but I didn't. Did my own thing or whatever. So I don't know. Continue on. Okay, here we are. Next morning. Let's see. I didn't get a whole lot done after I left y'all last night. I mean, I did. I started pulling some interior out, which is a pain in the butt in this old freaking car. All the seat bolts are rusty. Getting the back seat out is kind of a pain in the butt, but I started getting some interior panels out, getting some crap out of the way because this thing's filthy inside, and I would like to get at least the pedals in it today, and I'm not walling around in this thing with it rat shit and thing. It's nasty. Huge rat nest in the spare tire well. I'll show you in a minute. I was looking for critters the whole time I was working on it. But I kind of did get things sorted out so it's not so overwhelming, like exactly where we're at. I was going to dig into my harness. I don't think I'm going to use that one. I'll get into that in a minute. Why? That's off my brain for now. That stuff I can do with the car sitting back there. I can pull up in here. I'm trying to get stuff chipped away on this thing while it's in the shop and utilize the shop space because I'm now getting backed up on customer work at this middle of the week. As I told you, my wife and daughter are in New York, and I'm just goofing off here in the middle of the week till they get back home, taking advantage of my time, whatever. But I gotta get this junk out of here because I got a backyard full of customer vehicles that are piling up. I'm getting backed up on work. Got to get back after it, but I've enjoyed just tinkering on this thing, getting done what I can get done. I got brake hoses coming this morning. I got a length of brake line coming this morning to fix the rear brake line. So we'll get that stuff done. I got all the rear suspension all bolted up. You saw that. I really would like to I really would like to get these subframe connectors in place because these are the kind that have the seat bar. The floorboard is rotted super bad on the driver's side. So if I had the subframes welded in, then I would know my location and I could build my floor over there and get the seat mounted, you know, because the seat mount is in the floor and that part's rotted. It's all just whatever. Anyways, maybe I can get the subframe connectors in place, welded in, possibly. I don't know if I think I remember trying to put them in place and they're just like super don't line up and something's crazy underneath. I don't know. Yeah, I think right now I'm waiting on brake hoses and some other stuff. I gotta do a freaking old, isn't the worst, like you're done. I put a transmission in. I'm getting all done, finished up. It's in here on the lift the whole day. Get it finished, test drive it, top off fluid. It's great, it's all cool. Hey, you're ready, Mr. Customer, your vehicle's ready. Oh, hey, I was gonna see if you could do an oil change. Bro, why didn't you ask me that while I had it on the lift? Anyway, so I gotta get back up here and do an oil change on it in the driveway real quick before he comes pick it up. And I'm gonna continue with getting the interior out of this car. I think that's my first order of business. So yeah, maybe we'll time lapse you, put you on some cool music or something and you can watch me, and then maybe we can get like our cage actually landed where it goes, get the Kirkies, both of them in there, catch a vibe going. It's gonna be sick. Getting some things done that need to be done, like pulling the interior that I don't ever want to take the time out of my day and stuff to do. I'm getting that done, the bullcrap work, just getting it down, and it feels good. I got all the brake lines mounted in the rear. It does feel good. We're coming right along. We're making good progress on it. We're not setting the world on fire with it, but we're getting done what we can get done. I got other pressing projects at the moment. This is kind of like a back burner, no big rush to get it going, but I do want to get it going because I hate dead projects. So it is what it is. Just getting stuff, you know, moving along, tinkering along, because I want to get my 71 F100 finished up, the interior and stuff. That's kind of a priority for me right now because we're trying to take it to cruising the coast in Mississippi the end of this year, and that happens faster than you know it, and that truck does need a lot of attention before it goes, like, you know, long haul. Mechanically, she's great. I'm looking at it right now. Mechanically, she's dialed. It runs like a freaking top. Maddie was driving it the other day. But it needs interior finished, all of that kind of stuff, nitpicky stuff, like, you know, final fitment of a build things, you know. It does all the things, it runs, drives, you can drive it wherever you want to, but creature comforts, she's lacking. So anyways, I got to get on that, got to get some AC in it. So there's a lot to get done. So this is kind of a back burner project for me. I'm just getting it done as I get it done. Like as I acquire more parts, I work on it. Like this, you know, for this episode, I went ahead and, all right, so cool, we got to buy front calipers, rotors, stuff. Let's go ahead and get that knocked out. So we have that because it is non-existent. We had none at the start of this video. So now we got calipers, rotors. We're about to have hoses. We're about to have all the underneath brake stuff done. Will be at the Hydro Boost unit, mounting that to the firewall. Okay, I'm gonna quit rambling on. I'm gonna finish sipping on my coffee this morning. I'm not getting too crazy of a rush. The girls are coming home later tonight. I'm gonna, you know, tidy the house up, whatnot, for the wife before she gets back home. It stays in pretty good shape, but, you know, maybe have her some food waiting. I don't know. So I'm not gonna go too crazy hard today, but I do want to get some crap done, so I don't want to goof off too much. Well, we got some junk took out of the car. Yeah, one would think that I don't like cars with tan interior, because here's a pile of tan interior parts. I'm out of the shot. And there's some tan interior parts out of that car. But that ain't the case. I freaking love tan interiors. So, no. Let me show you something really quick. Hold on, look at this. OG Ford speakers from '79. How the crap? Factory connectors. Like, how did this never get changed? Like, that's mind-blowing to me. They probably still work. They don't look too rusty or like they've been wet. I bet they still work. I probably sound terrible, but pretty rad. Fun fact. So here we go. Let's see what we're doing. No, this thing is nasty. I'm talking about like rat-ish to the maximum. But oh yeah, goes to church. It's holy. I knew that. I already knew that going in. That's from the window freaking. Somebody let the window down for like 9 years before I got this car. Driver's window. Killed it. Because see, this side's pretty good. Still got freaking paint on it. It's really not bad at all. It's everywhere. This car's good. But there, somebody left the damn window down. Yeah. And that's where they were chilling. I want to get that out of there, but I'm not even going to poke that until I get it outside. Didn't find nothing cool. Some old plug wires. Old pack of Marlboro. Nothing. We didn't find nothing too freaking cool. But yeah, I'm gonna take the seatbelt retractors out. I think I'm waiting on front brake hoses. I got some brake line over here from the parts house, from my boys at O'Reilly's, the one and only O'Reilly Auto Parts. They got me some brake hoses coming today, coming later than I expected. O'Reilly's always coming through. Got some brake line from them this morning. Got an oil change for a customer's car I got to knock out. So yeah, I think I still want to put the wheels on it, because before I kind of go inside to make this brake line. See where it comes through right there. I'm going to get it somewhere right in here. It's really in good shape, and make a new line that goes out the back. It'll be really simple. I have to just cut this, flare it, put a fitting on it, connect it to the line, to the new section line, back to the junction back there that goes to the calipers. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Before I even get in here messing with that, I want to get this nastiness out of here. So I'm gonna put the wheels on it, roll it forward, because it's gonna be this afternoon before I get brake hoses. Yeah, I'll pop the wheels on it really quick. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, I might do that. I need to put the front wheels on it anyway and see how it fits now that I took the angle kit off. I think I'm gonna like it better. I like the angle kit, it's cool, man. I like the Drifty Boy stuff, but like, I don't know, after driving that freaking dirt track Focus the other day, that thing was just too cool, and it got me like, all right, man, this stuff. So just want like a car, just a rip around car, like a tin can rip around car. It's gonna be sick to just rip around autocross. This car's gonna be super light. It's gonna make good power. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's maybe do that. Let's maybe pop the wheels on it. Maybe I'll start just kind of mock up bending that line so I can do that, have it kind of in place, because I'm gonna have to change and put a metric fitting on one end, and it's a whole thing. It takes a whole. So I hate doing this kind of crap. But I got me a really sick flaring tool from Matco not too long ago, and it should make life much easier than the old school like crank down U-shaped flaring tool. You know what I'm talking about, the jaw style one. So yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. The girls are having a great time in New York. They had a sick breakfast at our Hilton Club. Looks amazing. I'm jealous, but actually my wife made me an amazing breakfast before she left. Maybe some fried eggs, Canadian bacon. So I've been eating on that in the mornings. It's been fantastic, getting me going for the day. Living on coffee, just chilling. It's gonna be a nice day. It's kind of overcast this morning, but yeah, I'm just chilling, enjoying the day, waiting until they get back home. I'm not gonna go super hard today into the evening, get done what we get done, knock off, get me some fitness, get things situated, because I gotta lock in and get back to my butt freaking back to work these next couple of days. Been goofing off. We gotta catch up. So anyways, get ready to get the way back home. Miss my wife big time, super miss my wife. It's crazy. We don't ever spend time apart like this. It's wild. It's fun though. It's fun. They're having an awesome time. So glad Maddie did that for her. They're having a killer time. They're doing a bunch of stuff in New York. Like I said, we go a lot. We visit New York a good bit. We love New York City. And they're doing some stuff that like we never always get to do, like, sit down, going here and to and from places, doing actual things, sit down places, going to have tea, this and that, blah, blah. It's cool, man. It's really cool. They had a nice fancy dinner last night. It looked amazing. My wife got a chicken pot pie. Holy crap. I was like, man, can you bring some of that home? Think I'd make it on a plane ride? No, it looked good. And I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just goofing off, getting through the day. We're gonna clean this junk. I think I gotta just put the wheels and tires on it, roll it at least forward so I can get the doors open and get it cleaned up. Let me shut up and just clean the car out. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I got the inside of the car cleaned out and I jumped right into the brake line I was looking for to fix or whatever, and lost audio on this clip. I really wanted to voice over this just to talk about this freaking brake line flaring tool that I used, and half the stuff looks like it's out of frame. I'm not sure how good the video was. Looks like a lot of it's out of the shot. Anyways, this is the newer style Matco. Wow, I can't believe I'm holding all this out of the frame, y'all. Sorry. Brake flaring tool. You can do it like in hand in the car. If you can kind of, I'm an idiot. Sorry. I was trying to do this really cool for y'all, but anyways, just look it up, I guess. Anyways, I'm trying to flare some brake lines. Hey, there we go. Now I'm in the frame. There we go. Now I can, there we go, back out. Damn it. So it's got these little blocks. You tighten your line down with an Allen socket, and it holds the line in place in this little block, and then you can actually work on the line from there. The flaring tool is super sick. If you look at all those 4 blocks in that box there, it has a cap that goes on top of that. As you tighten that down, it flares the line. Hold on, you'll see in just a second. Trying to find the right size socket. Yeah. So tighten these 2 Allens down. Hold your line in place. Better than the old handheld ones that had the thing that flipped over and all that fidgety crap. This was sweet. Yeah, look, you can see I got my line in there. poking out the other end. I'm putting the fitting over it and putting it where you can't see it. And then, yeah, see, this piece goes on top of that and pushes the little adapter down into the line, and it just works so nice. Well, that's in the shot. Hey, I did a decent job there. So yeah, thread that on top of there, and then that forcing screw going through the top, you see, yep, hold that with a wrench. And then this one, now you'll just tighten that, and now when you force that in, that is flaring your line. So I've got the fitting in there. It's going to tighten the little adapter fitting, give us a first flare. I'll crush that on line, then I'll pull it apart, take the little adapter out, the ferrule thing, whatever you want to call it, and then run just the tool down on it again to get the double flare effect. So yeah, I hate that I lost audio in there because I was telling y'all all about how cool this tool was, how well it worked, but you kind of get the gist. But yeah, you see this little block I'm working with, holds your line in place, see the piece of line sticking out of it, and you just run it down. It takes some effort. You can see I'm torquing it down, but it's not like crazy where you need to lock it in a vise. You can do that anywhere in the car. If you had a broken brake line, you can fit this tool up in the car and do it on car very easily versus the other kind that were super fidgety with the big clamshell thing that, you know, locked down, never held the line tight. Yeah, there you go. There we go. We're going to put that back on top of there. You see me put the adapter back in the thing. Snug it. Now just run that down. It's got like a pointed piece on the end that's just a standard flare deal. We're making double flare lines. Like anything modern nowadays is going to have a double flare brake line. Just run that down in there, and that'll get you your double flare for a modern style brake fitting. That way you can make brake lines any size, any length, any shape. So you're not relying on the parts store pre-cut links and whatever. You can just literally make your own brake lines. I've made brake lines for about every freaking car we own. So yeah, there's that. There's your flare. And you'll take those two Allens off of there to get your little line holding block thing, whatever. And there's obviously for all size line, having this whole kit. This is a Matco kit. I'm sure there's other kits that are very similar to this, but I just wanted to take the time to at least show you because this was like life-changing for me. Look at that. Beautiful freaking flare. Perfect. Looked like the factory did it. Get my fitting work back up there where it goes, and look at that. I love it. So yeah, makes life a whole lot easier if you're flaring a lot of brake lines, because you all know what I'm talking about, the older style brake flaring tools that were just, yeah. How about it? We got our rear brake line made, coming through the factory grommet here, bending it out of the way of the axle. Just kind of, you know, followed the curve of the frame, followed up, and we got a union here. This is not a this is actual this is flared, not like slip coupler union, whatever, you know. It's flared, like it's, you know, you see me. That tool I just used, best flaring tool I've ever used. It's a Matco one, but then there's a bunch of companies that make it that style. It's money. These factory SM junction lines have a weird flare on the end of it, so I just kind of made me a pigtail out of this so I don't have to get crazy and try to remake this weird cone-shaped flare. Metric fitting into this, flared the end of it, just a, you know, just a connector right there. It's fine. The line runs up and across, and we're good. I mean, yeah, it's perfect. It runs up, like I said, runs up along the frame rail, out of the way of the axle, inside the car, or connected inside. I'll show you that in just a minute. So yeah, now I feel like I can pretty much just put the rear wheels on this thing. Like I said, we nut and bolted all the rear suspension except for the shocks. We're gonna get us some shocks, and I got a couple of shock bolts or whatever. But yeah, get us a couple of shocks. All of our brake lines are good. Round it up like before. Showed you all that, out of the way of everything. Yeah, looks just fine. Perfect. Looks just like an SN. So brake lines out of the way of all our suspension stuff. We need to put like a little, I'll probably use another one of those factory clamps I showed you I took off the fuel rails. It'll be a good spot to put one right there, and we'll be dialed. So yeah, let me put the rear wheels on it maybe give the old rear brakes a rattle can reman. get them looking a little bit better, make me feel better about myself, better about them. Give them a quick spritz of paint. We got some fresh brake pads coming for them. These rotors need to be turned, obviously. O'Reilly's does turn rotors. I was like, hey, don't turn rotors. So yes, they do. So we'll do, do that. Of course, when it's time for that, I'm not gonna do it right now and then put them around back. So now I feel good. We're making some progress. I hate doing this kind of crap, but yeah, it looks fine. It looks good to me. The brake line tucks up there. Looks just perfectly fine. It's a freaking brake line. Like I said, we'll put a little stay right here and it'll be fantastic. So it's not rattling around. You don't want that because it'll eventually snap off that fitting. So yeah, that'll be great. That'll look nice, finished. I love it. Sick. Okay, cool. Let's let this thing down, put the rear wheels on it, rattle can reman the rear brake, make it all look pretty like we did something. Hey, magic camera tricks. See you next one. All right, how about a little progress update for y'all? Not much. Sway bar. Front sway bar. There you go. You got to put the those bolts in. All the way through the top of the frame. This wide, it's new edge, so it had a bracket that went inside here. Had these little brackets that hung it inside the frame. See how this bolted the frame and hung the sway bar inside the frame rails? Now our sway bar lines up with the frame rails instead of inside here. So we just drill some through holes up there, and that'll be fine. It's not like it's it's gonna pull right on the frame. Should be good. I don't trust a nut cert. I was gonna think, well, we could just nut cert that. I don't know if if it would pull a nut cert out. I guess I could weld a nut in the frame right there. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Take a flange nut, drill hole in the flange nut. Has a washer made on it. That might be a good idea. I might try my hand at that. Drill a hole big enough to put the hex head of the nut inside the frame. Weld it flush so you just have a flat flange nut. So we got that on there. Got a rear sway bar, that feels good. Like I said, guys, we're just chipping away at little things, man. I'm not setting the world on fire. I'm not like full build one day, blah, blah, blah. We're just doing what we get done, what we're getting done. I'm waiting on my front brake hoses, got all the wheels back on it. Kind of tape measure aligned it, got it sitting better. I already like it better with the angle kit off of it. I'm thinking I need to let it down and see how much more aggressive I need to trim these fenders to put the flares back on. I need to trim some off of the actual lip of the rear flare. Maybe I'll trim all 4 of them. Maybe I'll get into that next. Feels good though. Feels good to have a front sway bar. That's nice. Got all urethane bushing. This is a factory new edge front sway bar. Right off of, actually came off of Ruby. Both of these sway bars, both sway bars, the rear lower control arms, maybe something else. I think that's it. Came off Ruby. K-member. This is Ruby's K-member. Ruby's K-member, Ruby's sway bar, Ruby's rear sway bar, Ruby's rear lower control arms. Heck to the yeah, we are just rolling right along, a little bit of progress at a time. Hope y'all are enjoying this kind of vloggy style video. I'm not giving you like every tech tip, how to, everything. I didn't show you bolting the sway bar, taking the sway bar brackets off, throwing the sway bars up there. Nothing to see here, just something. I'm just giving you progress update. You're just hanging out with me, I told you. I've been left unattended for a couple days. The kids are the girls are out of town, wife and daughter's out of town, so I'm just doing things. Had a customer come by, pick one up, got another customer on the way picking one up. So like I said, I'm just chipping away. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm about to be doing some burpees in the driveway. Sunshine out. I love doing my burpees and my fitness outside. Look at this day, y'all. Look at behind me. Look at that sky. America up there flying. Beautiful day. What a life we live. Not too bad, huh? Not too bad. Not so bad, man. Got it going on. All right. Catch y'all at the next clip. Might show you some actually doing something. I need to roll this thing outside and clean it out, and we'll show you that. Maybe time lapse it or something. But I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Got the angle kit off of it. Sway bars on. Once I have brake hoses, I'll feel like everything. Once I have brake hoses, I feel like everything's really complete. On the front end, it's pretty nice. The sway bar links are actually bolted to the control arm, so like we're there, y'all. We're there. We're getting there. About to have a functional vehicle. I have a drive shaft, but I need to clean the yoke. It's really crusty. I can't get to slide up in there because if I get a drive shaft yoke, it's crusty. If I get a drive shaft in it, I could move it around on the starter. I could put it in gear, move it around on the starter. So we'll see. I'd like to do that. We'll see. I don't know what I can get it to. Well, how about this? No more ratchet strap transmission cross member. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that. Yeah, just got some BS hardware in it right now. It needs bushings. I had this cross member laying around back. I remember I was like, ding, hey, you got a cross member back there. Idiot, see if it fits. I've seen people mounting them off the back of these pockets because if you realize, or if you don't, not if you realize, if you see where this mount is up there is actually behind the factory pockets. Now on Maxine over there, I moved the pockets on the body, drilled all the spark welds out, all that crap, re-welded them, moved them back. I've seen people doing it like this and taking a gusset from here to the floor right there triangulating that, and then so you can capture it there. I don't see why that won't work at all. That's what I'm gonna do. That's easier than drilling all these spot welds up. I'd rather add bracing. I think I can basically, yeah, triangulate this, and I've seen people do it. Obviously, maybe it's not ideal, but it's good. Those stiff force cross members cost money. They do make one, but they don't make one. You still have to modify it because this is a narrow pocket. This is an early car. It's a 79. So you still got to either cut these pockets off, weld the newer style like the 8793 in, or the stiff forge ones, maybe they have adjustable bushings or something by now, but I know a lot of them, like even if you put this cross member would not go in there. See, you would have to cut the center, shorten it, ask me, I've been there. That's what you do. You cut it in half, you cut your distance out of this, basically cut a portion out of the tube, slide these together, weld them up. It's a lot. So, hey, the transmission is hanging in the car without a freaking ratchet strap. That's a plus. Yes, this is just a bunch of BS hardware just so I can put it in there, but it is in the car, won't fall out. It is in there. If I had a drive shaft, I could move the car around on the starter if I had to. So, yeah, man. All right, this feels good. This feels good. I'm just chipping away at stuff. That looks great. That actually, I love that. I mean, obviously, the janky hardware doesn't look great, and the buddied up cuts I made just to make it work. This is temporary. This is just seeing. This is upgrade. This is an upgrade from our freaking ratchet strap. Seeing if we can make this work. Yeah, I'm thinking I can just freaking, I got some plate left over from my roll cage. Plate, box, tack it to the floor. I think it'll be fine. It's not a big deal. Maybe even brace it over to the torque box. To the frame rail here. It's not a big deal. I would definitely rather do that than cut all these spot welds and all these rivets out. It sucks. It's a pain in the butt. Or maybe I'll just pony up and buy a cross member. Quit being a cheap ass. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm waiting on my brake hoses. I want some brake hoses because once I have brake hoses, I'm kind of done underneath this thing for this iteration, for this video. Look at all these bikes. Look at this. This real quick side note. That squirrel had a squirrel. Becoming a dyno guy real quick. I just acquired this thing. Sick. OG 92 dyno VFR. OG as crap. GT pedals. GT crank. Bulldogs, GT seat post clamp. Yeah, it's sick. Just got this thing. Y'all need to go look at the video on this thing. I gotta finish. I forgot to put one thing right here on the driver cable. I gotta fix Dyno Air, GT Zoot Scoot. Oh, and the list goes on. Look at these freaking things. Oh, sick. I'm pumped about this. Anyways, side note. Somebody might own one of these bicycles soon. Not the orange one. Some other ones. Okie doke. Well, I'm waiting on some brake hoses still. They're supposed to be there at 2 o'clock, so they usually bring them 2:30, 3 o'clock. I don't know, no hurry, so anytime this afternoon. And because I am committed, I got to get this thing out of the shop. I'm going to go ahead and use my trailer probably to drag it up on the trailer and then dump it back around back. It's the easiest thing to do. It's right back there, so probably do that. Man, look at that sky. Sick. I don't know. Other than that, we're just chilling. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I'm looking at it. I'm excited to have the sway bars under it. We're getting there. Something better sick. See you in a minute. Well, I still haven't gotten my brake hoses, but I went ahead and get this thing off the lift. Got it sitting down. I do like it better without the angle kit. What do y'all think? Without the wheel poked out, it does have still got a good bit of camber. You can see it's laid in pretty good, and I can now crank the coilover down and get it sitting pretty good. I do like that. I had my drifty boy ambitions going on. Maybe we still do that, but let's be real. This is what I want to do. This is going to make the car, it's hard to get a good shot of this side. It's close. Yeah, there we go. That's a proper shot. Look at the front wheel. Got some camber. Fits in the wheel arch really nice. Yeah. And now with the rear end all actually bolted in place, everything snugged up, it sits really good. It was sitting kind of wonky, like really up against one side. Fits good now. Fitment is nice. I can get my fender changed, put my last flare on, put the trans cross member in. Now the engine's not sitting all tilted back. It looks proper under here. Yeah, went ahead and tightened the radiator mounts up, and now the hood kind of shuts. But yeah, look at that. That looks good. Let me see if I can get you a shot. Look at that shot. That is it. That looks sick. I'm digging that. Yeah. Put the flares back on. It fits so much better. It's going to roll so much better. It's going to steer so much better. I can get it out of here easier. Heck to the yeah. Cool. Now I'm going to clean up my shop vac real quick so I can shop vac the Mustang. Yeah, clean the shop vac to do cleaning. What are you going to do? Okay, well, I think we're going to end it here. We've gotten as far as we can go. My brake hoses just showed up as I'm ready. I've got the trailer right here in front of me. I'm like, I'm not putting it back on the lift for that. Got all my flares back on, got it vacuumed out. It looks so much better inside, it feels better. So I'm gonna just plop both Kirkies back in there. Looks sick looking at it with the cage in there. Looks cool. 2 roll cage cars. Holy crap, we got 2 race cars. Hey man, appreciate you hanging out with me. It was just kind of a chill out thing. Got some stuff knocked out on it. It feels a little more legit now, and like stuff's not just kind of mocked up in place. Like shit's actually there, you know, it can do work when it needs to. So anyways, appreciate you hanging out with me. Dad unleashed for a couple days while everybody's out of town. So yeah, all right man, make sure you drop some comments. Tell me what you think about this old junker. Trying to get it closer to doing some track things, get it to an autocross event. That's what we really want to do with it. So the community autocross car is what we've been calling it. So I want everybody to be able to rip it. So cool, like, subscribe, drop us some comments, tell us what you're into, tell us if you like what we're doing, and stay the freaking raddest, man. See y'all on the next one. I'm out.